Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. To you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. To you. When I was riding in a red sleigh, the cop stopped us, I just ran away. And at the mall there was a crowd, but you were nowhere to be found. And so I started wrapping presents. I was hoping.
Geekonomics coming at you. Another week. A lot of stuff happened, Bryon, over the weekend. Last week, after we did the show, a lot of stuff happened.
I know. Why does all the news happen after we?
I know.
Well, we knew.
We knew it was coming. We had suggested Wednesday. It was going to happen Wednesday.
And Wednesday came and went.
Well, Wednesday, the reasoning behind the Wednesday pushback.
George died.
George Bush.
George
Washington.
Washington died? Did you say George Washington?
George Herbert Walker Bush's funeral was on Wednesday.
What are you formal? George, even the people in the news didn't say that.
I know. I just like saying it.
I call him
I know
George.
it, so I know it.
I call him George because I'm at first.
You're on a first name basis?
Yeah.
Not anymore. But anyways, his funeral was on Wednesday, so they pushed it back to Friday. And what we're talking about, if you don't know, if you're living under a rock for a week and a half, the Avengers trailer finally dropped.
Yeah. And
everyone forgot about Captain Marvel. No one even remembers that it happened.
No. But the Avengers
Which
trailer...
I think was a bad idea.
Well, the Avengers trailer is a teaser.
Yes.
And it broke records for YouTube.
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it?
It's very short. Straight to the point.
It's not that short. It's pretty long for a teaser trailer.
It's pretty short.
Not like, bless you.
Thank you.
I'm not like super thrilled with the name.
There's no name. They haven't announced a name.
The name of the movie is Endgame.
Oh, that's the name of the game? I mean, the name of the movie?
Yes, Avengers Endgame.
Well, I like it. You want to know why?
Because they mentioned it in the Infinity War like 3 times. So people are like, well, that's why it's called that.
Well, no. Doctor Strange
Yes.
says it's now
Endgame,
Endgame.
yeah.
But also Tony Stark in Age of Ultron.
Says Endgame too.
He points up and he says up there it's Endgame.
Yeah.
And Captain America's like, well, we need to die together or we can die alone or separate. Why?
There's so many better names they could have used.
Like what?
Infinity Gauntlet.
We already call Infinity War.
So?
That sounds too repetitive.
There was the comic books for that, and that didn't seem to hurt them.
Yeah, but this is movies.
Your argument makes no sense to me.
This is movies.
This is movies, so it's different.
It's different. It's a different medium.
No, really?
Yes.
Wow.
So Endgame makes you think this is the
it
end,
just
baby.
seems like a cop out. Like it seems like that's like the blandest Avengers name.
Well, I
You
don't
got like
know.
Age of Ultron, Civil War. Those are like names that like you like. Oh my gosh!
You know what?
I hear
though?
Endgame. I'm like, well, Endgame.
You know what this sounds like? The last chapter.
Well, it's going
It's
to
the
be
last
for Captain
chapter
America.
to a book.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about the movies like books,
Yes.
and you put them all on your shelf,
Yes.
the end game would be the last chapter of that book.
Yeah. You'd think. Yeah.
So, if this phase, it is.
It's going to be for Captain America.
Well, for a lot of the Avengers, too.
Captain America's dead. That's the only one that's going to.
Yeah, you've said that numerous times.
It's true. He does the movie trope in the trailer. He looks at the picture of his like. You're right over there.
No, I don't know. I think he's going to go back in time.
Okay.
Because he's wearing his
His stealth gear.
his Civil War gear.
Yeah.
And he's looking at it, and he's like, this plan's got to work. Oh, we'll talk about it. All right.
All right.
Before we get into trailers, I want to get this out of the way. Last week we talked about east of the river changing locations. We
Yes.
didn't want to definitively say where.
Until the flyers came out and they're out.
And that was an hour after we did the podcast.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It seems like that's our shtick. Everything breaks after we get done with the show.
Yeah. East of the River comic book and collectibles show, different location, February 24th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free giveaways, IRA raffles, admission $1. Under 10 is free, including Matt Ryan from Free Lunch Comics. He will be there. It's going to be at the American Legion, 566 Enfield Street, Enfield, Connecticut, 06082. And if you have a comment, a question, you want to talk to Scott Pellin,
He is the man with the plan.
his email is leaderpellin, LEADERPELLIN @gmail.com.
Yes.
All the information is on our Facebook page. It's
It will
been
be.
shared.
It has been.
It already has.
Yes.
Scott said thank you for sharing it.
Yes.
The flyers will be at Matt Sports Cards.
They will be at
And,
Mason's
Most
at
Excellent.
Most Excellent Comics. There's also flyers at the Eastville Mall store for Most Excellent Comics as well, or Most Excellent Gaming, it's called there. So yeah,
How was the Eastville Mall thing was pretty good. I went.
yeah, it was small. It was nice.
I mean, yeah, it was very small. I thought there would be more, but the other vendors in the Macy's department,
Yes.
they have a lot of comic books. And
Yeah,
that
they have
kind of
stuff as well. Yeah.
So I got I got deals in there.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of comics I was looking for in there.
Cool. And our friend of the
Why am I sneezing so much? I'm
don't
so
know.
sorry.
and friend of the show, Vicky Graybon, has a booth there every weekend with her Avon stuff. So
What?
yeah,
Oh, she's the Avon lady.
yeah, yeah. She was there. So that's right. Don't move away from the microphone. I should clean out your nose or
This is a 3D podcast.
anything. You just sneeze again.
God,
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Did you get a cat or something?
No, I feel like you with your eye. How's your eye doing?
Good. It's better. Stop taking care of the cats and it's gone away.
First it was cats, then you said it was a dog.
I wasn't sure, but it's either one of those.
Wait, you don't know what animal you had? It was a cat or a
No,
dog?
because we're the situation is, if people who don't know, since it wasn't explained, the past couple days,
Weeks,
last
months.
weeks and a couple times, I've noticed my eye has been swelling on one side.
Well, you haven't. We have.
Well, I
you're
kind
like,
of noticed it was like I'd wake up in the night and it was like super like
No, your left eye is
leaky,
swollen.
crusty,
It
but
is
it's not
swollen.
as bad as it was.
No, but it is.
Yeah, but it's not as bad.
It's your left side.
Yeah.
Do you sleep on that side?
Yes.
Is it the detergent?
That's what I'm not sure about.
But you know what? Your clothes would be giving you a red rash.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's not the detergent, but I don't know if it's.
Does the animal sleep on your pillow?
Yes.
Well, there's your problem.
That's what I think it is.
You need to. We have a blanket for the cats. The cats love to sleep above towards our pillows.
Yeah.
It's meant for cats. So I make the bed every morning and I put this blanket down that's meant for the cats
Yeah.
where they lay.
Yeah.
And then at night I take it off. And it's perfect because all their hair gets stuck on it and I don't have hair on my pillow or whatever. Or I would take your pillow and put it like if you have the headboard between the headboard and the wall, jam it up there so they can't sleep on it.
Yeah.
I mean, get a towel. A towel is a great substitute.
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
a big
No,
towel
it's just
down. Make the bed, put a towel down.
Yeah. But I think it only seems to happen when we're taking care of the dog next door
Yeah.
because she sleeps in the bed with us at night and she's like a burrower, so she goes under the sheets and everything
Yeah.
and roams around. So I think and I don't know if it's a possibility, but yeah, it just seems like it's been like a recent.
Yeah, your left eye is swollen
Thing.
right now, too.
Yeah. So
I
it's my bad eye too, so I don't really notice it that much. So it doesn't really bother me, change any like
Well, still.
my vision or anything. So
I mean, so when I saw you Sunday, it was pretty bad.
Sunday was the worst. That was like I think it was a combination of things. I do have a thing with cats. I know that for sure. That cats like long hair cats,
Yeah.
and that's what the neighbor has is long hair cats because we take care of, we feed the cats. while
Maybe you
she's
should
gone.
say no to the cats.
Well, Claire said that if that's the case, she'll just take care of the cats.
Divorce you.
Yes, just leave me and I could stay outside for that week or whatever.
Oh,
But-
man.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully.
but I don't know if it's the
figure out-
cats or if it's like the litter box stuff.
Where's the litter? Are you sleeping in the litter box?
No, but it's like in the house, and you get
Yeah,
that litter
yeah.
box smell in the house.
Yeah, I know it.
When like if you're away for a while and you don't
You gotta
have the
change
windows
it.
open.
You changing it?
Well, no, but I'm saying, but if you don't have the windows open, it kind of permeates the house. You get that litter box smell.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's what it is.
Huh.
Because I know if like
Yeah, but
back living at my parents' house with my sisters during the wintertime,
Mm-hmm.
because the windows aren't open, the litter box smell kind of permeates a little bit more.
yes.
And that used to bother me. I used to get a lot of
But
sneezing
it's
and
only on your
coughing.
left side, so to me, it takes the litter box out.
Yeah.
'Cause the litter
it could
box
be
would affect your whole
a
face.
sleeping, like the sleeping situation.
Yes, I think it's a sleeping thing. Because I wonder by the end of the day it's gone.
It is usually. By the end of the day, it's pretty.
So
like,
it's
as the day
something
goes
on your
it-
pillow.
Yeah. So
I mean, that would be. I mean, I'm no
it could be the way
Sherlock Holmes.
it could be the way I sleep too. Like I might like I don't even know. I know sometimes I wake up and I'm like on my face. Like my face is like buried in the pillow, so I don't know if it's like pressure.
Yeah, I don't think
situation.
it's pressure. No, because it's swollen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you're sleeping with a 100-pound weight on your head.
Unless a dog lays on my head, I'm fine. Usually. But yeah, it's just it's not like it's a cosmetic thing than a.
Well, as long as you're
But
fine,
everything,
but
yeah.
still, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to have a swollen eye.
Yeah. No.
You're like, I can't see.
It's not the eyeball; it's the eyelid.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like a major.
It's not a major thing.
Yeah, it's not a major thing.
So how? I mean, Matt did well at the East of the.
Decent. I mean, luckily, a couple people did commissions that supplemented it.
That's cool.
Really wasn't a lot of selling going on.
Yeah. It was kind of a weak. Like it was cool.
Well, the draw
but-
wasn't really a draw, so
No.
to speak.
We get to meet the girl from Walking Dead,
Yeah.
and did he do a bunch of photos of her and she signed?
Well, he
them?
did he did that, and then he also did no, he didn't do it. He didn't do the print this time, but he did a caricature while she was sitting there because we weren't doing anything. And
Yeah, why
she
not?
neither was she,
And she signed.
and so yeah, so she just gave it to her
You know
and
what?
took a pictures and
I
stuff.
hate to
and-
say this, but when I was leaving, the line was getting ready for her to do signs, and it was like all the creatures.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
you know, you.
the creepers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but
Yeah.
like, you're like.
That's why I said that to Matt. It's like the people like she was little, like a kid when she was on Walking Dead,
Yeah.
and the guys that are like still following her now, that's kind of creepy
You know what though? My opinion,
because she grew up to be attractive.
Yeah.
So it's like
she's attractive
now
young
I
lady.
really get it. I really wanted to do like her now.
Well, this is what I
but there
think.
was the guys that were buying the split photos of her as a kid and her now.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
Well,
you just don't really
I
want to
think
know
they're-
what they do when they get back to the house.
I think
with
they're
those.
going to sell these autographs. I think a lot of these guys are just buying to sell.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're guys. I don't think they give a shit. I think they go up
The
there.
autograph hounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna get it. They're gonna go on eBay. They're gonna make some money. Interestingly enough, at the East Windsor Golden Gavel toy and collectible auction I went to
Yeah.
on Saturday,
Yes, how was that?
it was awesome. I saw a lot of cool stuff. I didn't win. I didn't go after anything. It didn't.
You didn't buy anything?
No, nothing that enticed me that much. But
No
it
good
was,
Star Wars stuff that you wanted?
oh god, there was tons of Star Wars stuff, but I don't have enough. I don't have room.
Yeah.
It was cool. I like looking. I
Mm.
like to just be like, oh my god, remember that or that existed.
Yeah.
They had a life-size Lord of the Rings, the Witch. Is it the Witch King or something? They had his full garb, the mask, a sword. They had Gandalf's cane, life-size, man, life-size. This cane was $800. It was valued at $800. I touched it. It was pretty cool.
Was it a prop or was
Yeah,
it just a,
it's like a
like a remake kind of thing,
yeah.
like a replica?
replica.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, but
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Gandalf's cane?
Yeah.
And it has, like, the jewel up top.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean Saramon's, the white one?
No, it's Gandalf's wooden cane.
Oh, that'd been from later on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. But, so
After they defeated Sauron,
it was $800
Gandalf the White.
value.
Yes.
It dropped down to $350.
Jeez.
Someone got it for, I think, almost $700.
Wow.
People were, and then the Witch King or whatever
Yeah.
character, the mask, it's a full head mask, creepy as hell. Sword, I'm like, oh my god, the same guy won that.
Jeez.
He got the tons of Lord of the Rings stuff, tons. It was cool. Funny thing is, I saw stuff there, and on Sunday, some of the vendors were selling it,
Selling the same thing.
and I know it was the same stuff.
Yeah.
Because how many George Bush figures do you see in
Yeah.
a one weekend?
Yeah.
Also, the George Bush figures was in the same box with some Batman stuff. That Batman stuff was on the table at the East. The Batman stuff and the George Bush figure,
Yeah.
when he does Mission Accomplished,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was at this table.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, interesting. So like
Yeah.
a couple of these guys were probably at the thing.
Yeah.
Get some stuff.
Storing up, stocking up for till the next day.
Yeah, and selling it.
Yeah. That's what they do. They
yeah.
flip it.
Yeah. But it was cool.
Yeah.
It was a good weekend out for collectibles. I saw a lot of cool stuff.
That's cool.
I spent I got a Boba Fett action figure from the cartoon when he
Yeah.
was a cartoon, for $15, and I bought like 12 comics, and
Yeah.
that was it. I'm good.
Yeah, I bought one comic, and I picked up two newer pops, the Star Wars pops, the R2-D2 with the reindeer antlers.
Oh, the
and,
Christmas ones.
Yeah, and Chewbacca wrapped in Christmas lights.
Yeah, they got a Deadpool Christmas one.
Yeah, those are mine. Because we were starting off my room area holiday decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got your little tree up with your decorations.
yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I've been hanging
So-
my decorations up secretly.
yes. So going back to what we've talked about this last time.
Yeah.
After listening to the show, I believe I was asked to bring my ornaments back down and put them on the real tree.
Why?
I don't know. It's just my ornaments are now on the regular tree.
Wow. Change of heart?
I think so. Yeah. Not even she didn't listen to the show. It just happened.
She felt bad.
Yeah.
She didn't listen. How far back is she?
I think she's a couple episodes behind.
Oh. This is like a future.
Yeah. She usually listens as she's
Working?
doing laundry.
Yeah.
So
She's
she's been trying to memorize. For some reason, she got in her head she wanted to memorize Christmas wrapping. The song.
Christmas wrapping?
Yeah.
What song is that?
It was the one, but it's like I think it's by the Waitresses.
Oh,
song.
the Waitresses.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That song?
Yeah. So she's been trying to get that. Oh man, my Christmas sweater just got sent.
Oh, what'd you get?
I picked up. I think you might have it.
The Star Wars one?
It's one of the Star Wars ones.
I don't have that one.
Oh, boom!
Nope.
I find your lack of cheer disturbing.
I'm gonna wear. I think I might wear a Christmas sweater Thursday night to Deadpool.
Yeah, if I get that in time, I'll wear it.
Yeah, I think I'll bring it with me.
Claire bought one, so I figured I had to get one too.
You got to do things as couples.
Yeah, she saw a T-Rex one at like Macy's or someplace. in
Yeah.
Holyoke.
They sell them everywhere now.
Yeah,
It's
and
great.
she was like addicted to it, so she was like been debating about it, and she told me last night. She's like, "I bought that sweater," so I'm like, "Well, now I need one."
Yeah, wear them when you go out on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever figure that out?
I think we're just going to her parents.
What about your parents?
They haven't said anything, so
Oh, Mark.
it'll be a last minute as always. Oh, by the way, we're doing blah blah blah.
Don't go down that road.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't say anything, you got to assume. Then it becomes a thing.
Well, because it's been an interesting couple weeks at the Warnock household. I don't know if you've been kept track because you're not on Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
But after Josh's thing happened,
Yeah.
last week, Kylie had a severe migraine at work
Okay.
to the point where she was kind of paralyzed for a little bit
Oh, my.
because of it and went to Bay State for a night.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's been an interesting couple weeks at the old Warnock household.
Wow.
Yeah.
Migraines are no fun.
Yeah. It was like a really bad one.
They can be crippling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crippling. Like she barely could move.
Oh, my God. So what did they
So-
say?
They just said it was a migraine and
Gave her
some
stuff?
Excedrin and sent her on her way, basically.
Wow.
Did a CAT scan. Everything was clear, so they said she just
That's
had a little bit of built up pressure
Hmm.
in her head from the migraine. So they just told her to take it easy for a couple days, and
Don't go flying anywhere?
yeah, and that was it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah,
No, I didn't know about that.
yeah.
Jeez.
So
Well,
yeah,
I'm happy she's all right.
yeah, and and Kylie's birthday.
Oh, and your mom's birthday,
and
right?
my mom's birthday are coming up like next week, 17th and 18th.
So you're going to see them then?
So yeah, so it's like this weekend we'll do something and we'll finally figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I would, because,
Because the first year not at my grandmother's, I think.
yeah,
Because my grandmother's in the convalescent home now.
yeah.
So I think that's what's throwing the wrench in the works is no one really knows what they want to do.
Mm.
So
But your grandma's house still exists? Like, you can still own it? Like, the house is still there?
it's still there. I don't know that I've been left out of the details of what's going on with my grandmother's situation.
Because I was going to say, you could still have it there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Because it's nice and clean and open,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But if your grandma's stuff is not there, then it might be weird.
Yeah.
But if her stuff is still there, then it might be kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, best thing
Just
to
tell me
do.
where to show up. That's basically what it turns into.
So,
Yes.
last Monday,
After those fun news and tidbits.
the Marvel Studios Captain Marvel trailer hit during the football game.
Yes, it did.
I have not watched it at all.
You've not watched the Captain Marvel one?
Nope.
Oh, this should be interesting.
All right, we're going to watch both of them.
Cool. Let me slide over here to the cable side, the TV side of the...
Slide over, Mark. All right, let's do this.
You get the subway.
So, Skrulls are the bad guys.
Now, Skrulls.
Skrulls are shapeshifters.
Now, were they in a
Secret War.
They were in. I heard a knock. They were in Guardians, were they? All right.
Fun with new phones.
The Skrulls, weren't they in Guardians or no? What am I thinking
No,
of?
you're thinking of the Kree.
The Kree. Okay.
The Kree are from Guardians. That's what Ronan the Accuser is, a Kree.
Okay, so we have the Skrulls.
Yes. The Skrulls are the bad.
Well, so now we actually see
Yes.
the fight with the old lady
Yes.
because we saw in the last trailer her punching the old lady.
Yes.
And we didn't know why.
Yes. Which I
Yes.
think they had to explain that in this trailer. So
Yeah.
people wouldn't be mad that she's punching a random old lady in the subway.
I thought it was funny.
I thought so
And you're
too.
a Kree, a race of noble warriors.
Heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Yeah.
Your life began the day it nearly ended. We found you. With no memory, we made you one of us. So you could live longer,
So I think that
stronger.
lady takes over Glenn Close's character, I think.
I know. I think she's just like an oracle. She's like telling. I think she's the elder.
But saying like, because in Guardians, remember that was Glenn Close was that character.
That's different.
It was like the head of the Nova Corps.
It's two different people.
Well, I know, but I don't know if it's the same character,
Oh.
different actors, or if it's different actors and characters.
I would say
You know what I'm saying?
totally different people.
Yeah.
That's not Glenn. That's a different actor.
Oh, I know it's Annette Bening.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they were just replacing Annette Bening, replacing Glenn Close with Annette Bening. I'm saying
Isn't it a totally different race?
no, because they're on the Kree are on Xandar.
And Xandar was a place.
Was the place
that
in,
got destroyed?
Yes, by Ronan the Accuser.
We'll find out during the movie, I guess.
Yes, that's what I didn't know.
Oh,
That-
okay.
So I'm saying
I
that's
was
why
so
don't know if
confused by
that's what,
your confusion.
because she sounds and has that same voice pattern.
It could be her as a younger.
That's what
but
I'm
I
saying.
kind of feel like this day and age, it could have had Glenn Close with the CG, and they would have made her look young.
Yeah, well, Annette Bening's not much younger than Glenn Close is. They're about the same age.
I know. So it must be different people.
So that's why I wasn't sure.
Different
that's why I was
characters.
just wondering. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it's
Yeah. Yeah.
that vibe of being the head of the Nova Corps kind of thing.
She was the head, and then she took over.
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
So that's how I was-
Superior. You were reborn.
I keep having these memories. Something in my past is the key to all of this.
Now, for me, it's the
This
crazy
looks pretty
thing about
good.
this. It is, but the thing about that with her being a fighter pilot is if this takes place when it takes place, were there women fighter pilots at that time frame
Yes.
in the 90s? Like,
Yes.
Was that when it just takes place?
Yeah, but she says she's having memories.
Yes.
It could be fake memories. That thing might not.
No,
even
because
have-
what's her face is actually in the movie.
Yes, but they could have been memories planted in her. I don't know, but yes,
Because she has Danvers' memories
yes, there's women fighter pilots.
at that time frame.
Yeah,
Okay.
my grandma was in the Air Force in the war. She didn't fly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they flew though. That's the thing.
Um,
I can't remember when women fighter pilots actually became a thing. That's what I was
let's
trying to
let's
figure out.
Google it.
I'm pretty sure it's probably in that time frame. But it seems weird how she'd be like a top fighter pilot in that time frame.
Oh yeah, let's see.
So I know they couldn't go into like ground combat until a certain time frame. I just didn't know when they were.
Until the early 90s, which this movie takes place, women were disqualified from becoming fighter pilots. So it makes sense. So
Yeah.
she would be top because she was like one of the first women.
Yeah.
Until the early 90s, women were disqualified from becoming fighter pilots in most of the Air Force throughout the world. The exceptions being Turkey, where, I'm not going to pronounce that name, became one of the first female fighter pilots in history in 1936 and went on to fly fast jets well into the 50s. The USSR, during the Second World War, from 42 to 45, where many women were trained as fighter pilots. In the 586th Fighter Aviation Regiment, including Lily something or other, who became the most scored woman ace of all time with 12 kills.
Yeah.
And a close second was Cadilla with 11 kills, although both were killed in combat. In the last decade of the 20th century, a number of air forces have removed the bar on women becoming fighter pilots.
Good to know. That's
So the United States was in 93.
93. Okay, so this would
Janine
have to take place after that, I'm saying. So that's
Leavitt became the first female USAF fighter pilot, initially being assessed to McDonnell Douglas F-15 Strike Eagle Squadron and subsequently flying 300 combat hours, mostly over Afghanistan and Iraq. So 93
It's 93. So this takes place after that.
must be. And it would,
Gotcha.
when you're the first of something,
Yeah, no. Yeah.
generally,
Yeah, there's
you're
others.
there's no people to compare you to, so you
Yeah.
are the best.
Yeah, you are the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just
I didn't know that either. It's
I
a
didn't
nice little history.
it was just a curious question I wasn't sure about, so I just wanted to know.
God damn it, Siri.
Now we know.
Siri, go fuck yourself. Siri. Hello, Siri. See, it doesn't even want to listen to me.
Yeah.
You're stupid. Okay,
Thanks, Steve Jobs.
thanks.
Fly this thing?
We'll see.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Would you like to know what you really are?
I think I had a life here. What aren't you telling me?
You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think. This war is just the beginning.
I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing.
Maybe.
Aren't you the cutest little thing? Aren't you cute? And what's your name, huh?
Fury.
What's you? I'll be back.
Looks good. I'm excited for it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to get excited for origin story. Like,
Yeah.
when the Doctor Strange came out, I wasn't that excited for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite, but
Yeah.
I'm real excited for this.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
really
more,
pumped
yeah.
for it. Now, did you notice someone? I'm hoping they didn't use him, because if they did, they use him in everything. Hold on. I gotta rewind it here.
This war is just the beginning.
That's the guy. He's the villain in every fucking movie. He was the villain in Star Wars Rogue One. He was the villain.
Yeah.
He was the villain in the Robin Hood movie.
Yes, he is a very good villain guy.
He literally walks off a set
Yes.
as is,
yeah.
goes on to the next movie set as is, and plays the
just
same character.
Yeah. When you're good at it, why you try to reinvent it?
Oh God, he's
If
everywhere.
it ain't broke, why fix it?
I'm glad we didn't see much of him in the
He's
trailer.
gonna be the government guy. He's not
yeah,
gonna be
I
anything
know,
else.
but he literally plays the same fucking guy.
Coulson's in this too.
Yeah, that's cool.
You saw the back of Rowan Accuser's head.
Yep.
Jude Law plays the previous Captain Marvel, I guess.
Yeah, because I think she's gonna take over.
Yeah.
Is she a Kree?
That's the shtick, yeah, that she's a Kree.
Yeah, because they're going after her.
Yeah.
And she's shapeshifted.
She's not a Skrull,
Oh, she's a Kree.
supposedly.
She's not a Skrull. She's a Kree.
Supposedly.
And the Skrulls are after her.
I don't remember.
I'm so confused.
Not a big Captain Marvel guy.
I'm excited for
Wasn't
this.
super into Captain Marvel.
You know what? This will make me into Captain Marvel, just like Thor made me into Thor. Like,
Yeah.
I never cared about the comics, but when Thor movies came out, I was like, Thor's awesome. You know? I think that's what these movies do well. They take characters you normally would not cared about growing up
Yes.
to caring about them. You know, I'm more reluctant to go out and read a Thor comic now, and more interested in Thor and Greek mythology and all that stuff, just because his character was portrayed on screen so well. All right.
Or Marvel, as they say it. It's Captain Marvel, actually. Not Marvel.
Whatever, it's Marvel. It's Marvel. Then it's Marvel Entertainment.
No, it's Marvel Entertainment.
Where are you looking at? Captain Marvel.
Here are matches for Captain Marvel.
See, Sirius is Captain Marvel.
Yeah. No, the characters, not Captain Marvel is the superhero name. The character's name is Marvel, I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
He's a Kree. Yes.
Gotcha.
Wait, I think that's who Jude Law plays.
Gotcha.
Jude Law plays Marvel,
Gotcha. That makes sense.
and then she takes over as Captain Marvel.
Okay. All right. I get that.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think that's the shtick.
All righty. Now, on to the big one.
Yeah, so Jude Law will portray Marvel in the Captain Marvel movie. Yes. Oh.
So, it's a teaser, right? It's 2 hours.
Oh.
It's 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
It's a trailer at this point. It's not even a teaser. They said it was going to be a teaser, but it's basically the first trailer of the movie.
You know what? I don't want...
Teasers are under a minute, in my opinion. They're like quick, 30 seconds, a minute.
That's what she said. So, how I don't want much from these
It didn't give you
trailers.
much either.
I know,
which
and
is
I
nice.
don't want any more.
Yeah.
I kind of just don't want them to give us anything else.
Well, they're going to give you another one when it gets closer.
Oh, boy.
You're
They
gonna
already
get the-
ruined that Ant-Man escapes, we think.
Well, I mean, you kind of figured.
Yeah, but I didn't want to know.
You don't know how.
Yeah, ruins it. I'm ruined. Ruined! It's done!
You won't see it.
This thing on? Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end.
So Iron Man
Is on,
is on the Guardians ship.
yes, or a ship
It's
of the Guardians.
Well, yeah, it's the last.
It's not called the Milano, I found out, because Milano was destroyed
Yes, it was
in
destroyed in
Guardians. It's
Guardians
now called
2.
something else.
Well, the first ship was destroyed in Guardians 1. The second ship was Guardians 2. And then
Well,
have
that
a new
ship
ship.
didn't destroy. It wasn't
They
destroyed.
rebuilt it at
They
the
re-
end. Of
No, that
one.
was Guardian. Yeah, so it wasn't. That was the Milano. Now they're on like the ship that
Because it was destroyed in 2.
Rooker was on.
Yes.
Rooker. That's Rooker's.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't remember his
After
character's
being
name.
adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it
Zandu,
sounds.
whatever his name was.
Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning.
So I think he's on the ship
Yeah.
with, what's her face?
When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
It's happening.
Decimation, they call it.
Yes, they give it a name.
It's called the decimation. We
Yeah.
find out.
So it's interesting. They show you imagery of Thanos'
A classic
gear.
shot.
Well, in the
This
comic,
is like straight from the comic book shot.
yeah, it was a scarecrow
epic.
of Thanos.
Yes, the Thanos scarecrow.
But Thanos was in this. Well, it was a
Because
scarecrow.
he becomes a farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this scarecrow shot was actually in the last movie. In the very end, in
Yes,
the
it
corner.
was. Yeah.
It was.
You could
was
see it
there.
standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see Thanos running his fingers.
Very
He's-
gladiator-esque.
Exactly what
He's growing pot plants. And
Yes.
poppy
But it's very
seeds.
like end of Gladiator. He runs his hand through the wheat.
Oh yeah.
before he dies, like that just visual.
I almost wonder if Thanos is like, okay, I have everything I want, but I'm probably not happy because I don't have my daughter anymore.
Well, that's the shtick, I think, is what it's going to be.
You and that shtick word.
Yeah, I like it, but I think that's what the way they're going to go about bringing him back into it is going to be.
Yeah.
That he finds that what he thought was the solution to his need is not, and now he misses not having
Yeah. He's doing the
the
share
other
with.
stuff. Yeah,
He's
he's
by
just
himself.
by himself out somewhere farming.
Yeah.
He wiped out 50%.
No beard in the old Captain America.
No beard, beardless Captain America.
But-
Although Scarlett Johansson has not undyed her hair back to red; it's blonde.
It was blonde in the last movie.
Yeah, so she hasn't changed that in the 5 months since the decimation happened.
Yeah. It's the same.
Captain
hair.
America found a razor. She didn't find the dye bottle to get back to her red.
Why? She don't need to go.
No, I'm just saying. She's just like so.
Of all living creatures.
So I think the reasoning for that is Scarlet Witch is red, so I don't think they wanted to have Black Widow and her the same hair color.
So it's funny. They're looking at photos.
Yes, and they
Bruce
see-
Banner and the
Suri.
the girl, Black
sister,
Panther's sister is
yeah.
gone, and they don't know exactly, but they're assuming that
Now she wasn't. No, I
Ant-Man's
thought
gone.
the sister didn't. Did the sister go in the snap in the decimation too?
That's her face.
I know, but I don't remember her. I didn't remember seeing her.
Spider-Man. We didn't see her go, but she went. This is indicating that she went.
Well, I think it's just they don't know where these people are. They assume they're gone.
Well,
That's my thing. Is they never saw Suri
just because you didn't see
actually
it
go.
happen.
You don't see. They don't know where Spider-Man is.
Yeah, he's gone.
They don't know where Ant-Man is. They just assume that they're.
Yeah, they're assuming they're gone.
They're just gone.
Yeah, they're gone. But we know Spider-Man is gone.
I know we do, but I'm saying
They
the
don't.
characters in the movie.
Yeah.
We lost. All of us.
And there's Nebula. She's on the ship, it looks like, with Tony Stark.
We lost friends. We lost family.
And I think she goes back. I think that's Gamora's body.
No, I think that's Tony Stark. I think she's just putting her... They're not going to give you away that. I think she's just putting her hand on Tony Stark's shoulder
I
to,
think that's,
comfort him.
I think she went and got Gamora's body.
No. Not... I don't think they would give us that in the trailer because that's like way.
Well,
I
they
think
don't, you don't know.
I think
You
she's
can't
just.
see. It's just a little side clip.
If I had to
Why
guess,
would she rub his hand on Tony Stark's shoulder? She's not friends with Tony Stark.
she,
They have no attachment to each other.
she's probably like maybe he passes out and she just comforting him.
I don't know. I think it'd be more intense if it was like Gamora's jacket or something.
No, I don't think so.
That she's rubbing her hand across as she remembers her sister who's fallen by Thanos.
But you said it was her body, not her jacket.
It could be their body or a piece of her clothing or something that she's in her room.
Nobody can go get her body because her body is in a place that.
The bottom of the. Yeah,
Yes,
that's right. So it
she
could be a
could
piece
not
of her
just-
clothing. She could be in her room on the ship.
I'll give you that, but it's
Okay,
not her body.
I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
Okay.
So now.
Ronan.
It's not Ronan.
It is.
It's Hawkeye.
It's his character, though, is Ronan.
We lost a
He
part
turns
of
into the ninja. That's why he's got the badass look.
Wait, he's going to turn into Ronan?
Not Ronan the accuser. Ronan the hero.
Oh, okay.
Because Hawkeye signs the Accords.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, that's what I think they're going to
You're-
go with.
you were gonna say
I was going to
shtick
say it,
again.
but I decided not to. But I think that's what they're going to go with, is that he signs the Accords. That's why he wasn't in Infinity War.
Yeah, yeah.
So
He was at the farm.
yeah.
with his
So I think
boy.
he was off with his family.
Yeah.
The decimation happens. I think his family
Yes.
all goes
Yes.
in the decimation.
Yes. And now he's been.
He snaps, wants to come back, can't come back as Hawkeye, so he takes up the mantle of Ronin, goes rogue.
Yep. I agree with that.
Black Widow finds him out,
Mm-hmm.
finds him, and now her thing is bringing him back into the fold
Yep.
to help.
I totally agree. I think his family went away, and he's like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck's happening?"
Or not even just his whole family, maybe just like his kids or something happens.
could be his whole
Some part of his family goes away.
is the fight of our lives.
So-
Then there's the foreboding, every movie trope in the world where the hero looks at the photo of his long lost love
They got bad ratings, and they canceled her show.
Yes.
They had to kill her off.
Yeah, kill her off for bad ratings.
Now,
And then he flips it down, and then like 10 minutes later he dies. Or
I'm-
in the next scene he dies.
I'm wondering, he's looking at this, and, well, let's rewind it. Let's listen to what he says.
This is the fight of our lives.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
So he looks like old Steve Rogers.
Yes.
And he's looking at the photo, and they have a plan. And I
Yeah.
think the scene is going to come after.
I think the photo
Ant-Man.
scene comes out after. Like, that's later on in the movie.
Yeah,
like,
but
they're
I
trying
think Ant-Man has the van.
Yeah.
And if they can go back in time, they can
I don't
go.
think there's any time travel thing to it. I think it's just going to be.
So here's the leaks that got leaked. There are photos online. They rebuilt the old military camp Steve Rogers was in the first Captain America movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we want to believe that, if we want to believe those rumors about these leaks of a set, there could be. It could, because that military base
I
got.
don't think if he goes back in time, I think he, as in Steve Rogers, has memories start flooding back into his brain,
Yeah, but
or
they could
something
just
like
use old
that.
footage. I don't know.
where he goes back and sees her again.
Mm.
Or it could be after he perishes, he goes back in time
Maybe.
to see her one last time before
Maybe.
he dies.
That could be it too. Or it goes back in time.
Or Thanos allows, like, his last wish is to be with her, and that's where they.
Thanos is not a genie.
No, but I'm saying, I mean, not saying
His
that. But I'm
last
saying,
wish-
but like, there's something in that where he like
Yeah,
has
he
a
might be
scenario in his
reunited.
brain where that's what happens.
Yeah,
and he passes
yeah.
away.
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna go back in time.
So hold on a second.
What?
Stop it right here. So Matt Ryan has a theory on this.
Yeah, this is a horrible theory.
That as the A is being built back up again, because it's supposedly they're bringing stuff back after the decimation.
Yeah.
That with the blue lighting and everything, it looks like the Fantastic Four symbol,
No, I don't get it at all.
and that they're going to bring the Fantastic Four into this movie.
No. This movie
And he
was
also
written
thinks-
way before
He
the
also
Fox
thinks Silver
Disney thing.
Surfer is going to find Iron Man
No.
in space.
No, makes-
I think it's going to be Captain Marvel
Is Captain Marvel
coming to Earth from the call,
Or
from
Adam
Tony
Warlock.
Fury. Or Adam Warlock,
because
was
they
my
already
theory.
planted. Marvel is not that clever. They plant seeds in other movies, so there's a payoff.
Or they're too clever. They're really clever, and that's what they do. Is they do it that way, as
Yes,
opposed to
they're not going to
they're not
just.
going to pull a rabbit out of the hat, so to speak.
Yeah, and Paul Feige, he already came out and said they are not even thinking about these new characters until it's official.
Yeah.
You have a year.
Yeah.
A year from this month, next year, we will probably start seeing a rollout of some characters. But this movie was written before the ink on the paper was drying
Yeah.
before the Disney Marvel thing happened.
Yeah.
So
Now, who was like
Yeah.
trying to remember everything that happened in Infinity War, which is painstaking unless you see it like again.
I
and
just
remember
saw
that.
it a couple weeks ago.
Where was Thor during that happening? He was the one that had the hammer that was trying to kill.
Yeah, he got him
Thanos.
right.
So he was with.
He got him right in
Captain
the
America.
chest.
Yeah. He was like, if you hit me in the head, you should have gone for the head.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out where everyone was at the end.
Just watch it again.
I know, but I haven't had a chance to yet. But I'm thinking I'll watch it before the movie comes out. But that's my, like, trying to figure out where everyone was. So then when you're trying to figure out who's gonna find who and how everything's get back together again.
I wonder if Enfield will do they'll air it before, like you can buy 2 tickets and they'll have it before. 'Cause
Oh, I would
definitely
do that for sure.
Dude, you gotta watch out. This movie, when's this movie coming out?
The week after.
Your wedding or a week before your wedding?
No, I think it's coming out. No, April.
They moved it, didn't they? Move
April. I moved the wedding.
it? You didn't move anything.
No, we were gonna get originally married April 12th, but we moved it back to May 4th because of
Not because of the Avengers.
because where we're getting married
Yeah.
was available on May 4th. It wasn't
Yeah.
available on April 12th.
Yeah, so it wasn't
So
the
originally
Avengers.
it was going to be the week after I got married. This was coming out. I think this comes out April 19th. I think.
Yeah, they moved it because
Yeah.
originally
It
wasn't
was
going to
be May. Yeah.
It always comes out in May.
It would have been the day after originally because it was gonna actually would have been the day
Before.
before because it was originally gonna come out like May 3rd or something like that.
You get married on a
The fourth,
Saturday,
yeah, it's
and the
gonna be
movie
the
would
Friday.
about we would go Thursday. But you have a rehearsal dinner.
Go Thursday.
Your rehearsal dinner.
Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to get out of doing. We would have been able to get out of that. You wouldn't be able to get out of it either.
When's your rehearsal dinner?
It was probably the Friday.
Oh, I would go Thursday.
Yeah, but I'm just I don't know. Yeah,
You'd be on your own.
yeah.
We'd all go except for Mark doing wedding things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Fantastic Four theory holds it
Yeah,
for me.
I don't either.
This movie is not about the Fantastic Four at all.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
So he has the van.
Yes.
The van has the portal in it.
Yes.
Michelle Pfeiffer says, you can't go so far into it, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I really think he knows, hey, I have a van that can do some amazing things. He
Yeah.
shows up with them. He explains the whole thing behind it.
Yeah.
And then I think Captain America's looking at that photo going, I could see her one last time. We can make a jump.
I don't think it's even
I
that.
don't know.
I think there's also a rumor of people saying if you watch that scene at the end, that instead of them doing the soul gem, everyone was put into the quantum realm.
No.
And that
It's the
there's a
Soul Gem.
city in the background that's in the quantum realm.
It makes no sense. The whole,
I'm just saying
half the
theories.
population wasn't
I'm
put in the
just saying
quantum.
theories
I know,
that are out there.
That's a horrible theory.
Because that's one of the theories that's out there.
That's
the
a
other
horrible
theory
theory.
is that going back to Doctor Strange at the end where he's fighting Thanos over and over and over and over and over again, that there's parts of that are happened in the quantum realm.
You talking about Doctor Strange? When he
Yes.
fought, that
That-
wasn't Thanos.
No, what I'm saying, that thing where Thanos and him, and he fights whoever he fights at the end of Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That takes place in the quantum realm.
I don't think so.
So that there's a connection there that
It's
Doctor
tomfoolery.
Strange. The theory, the weird theory is it's like a confusing theory to
You
do.
don't even have the What is this
it's
theory?
that he uses the time gem.
Did you make this theory up?
No, that
I
there's
gotta
a time
Google
gem,
this.
like the time gem and Ant-Man happen at the same time.
No.
The quantum realm, because there's no time or space in the quantum realm.
I don't know, Mark. I don't even know what you're talking about. You're confusing me. I'm so
Yeah.
confused by you. See, Scott Lang has the answers to everything.
Yeah.
You didn't say that. The Avengers Endgame trailer has been out for blah, blah, blah. So we're already talked about the Captain America's hair and style, blah, 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 snapping. The trailer implies that Cap is asking if there's an old message because Lang is believed to have died in the Thanos snap. But what if the footage is actually old because Lang traveled into the past? Which I was thinking too. As we know, the quantum realm opens up a number of possibilities for the time travel, which was introduced in one of the most popular fan theories about how Avengers Endgame could go into the past to reverse the Thanos snap. One fan theory video points out that the top left corner indicates that Scott Lang yelling into the security cam is actually archived footage from 1983. The front door of the Avengers headquarters also looks overgrown and different from how it looks in present time. So if Lang used the quantum realm to travel into the past, which I mentioned to you on Sunday, how did he get his van and the machine into the past? Then yeah, that's a good question. And those were left behind when he traveled during the post-credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, like he got stuck in there. So does he show up in the past? And then he's trying to explain to Captain America, maybe beardless Captain America? Maybe that's Captain America before everything happened. Maybe they were looking at things of people that...
This is after Civil War? Like all that was after Civil War?
Maybe he's in Civil War time.
That's why
He doesn't have a
Thor
beard.
is
Well, so we don't know if Thor's in the same room as them.
Yeah, he's just sitting in.
He's
a
just sitting
cell,
there.
so to speak.
We have no indication.
He looks like he's sitting in a cell more than he's sitting in a room with people.
But we have. He has no. There's no
But
indication.
then what is that? Then what is the Hulk looking at photos of people for?
I think those are the people that were.
He's looking at people to recruit for Civil War.
Maybe, or he could be looking. No, he's looking at photos of people. That's a good question. But Hulk, that also, the only two characters that had screen time together was Captain America and what's her face. Those other people were not in the same screen together. Hulk could be in current time. Bruce Banner could be looking at those photos. Thor can be in current time. But what if the footage we saw of Captain America and Black Widow were from the past, before Civil War? Because he didn't have his beard.
Well, you could shave a beard. It's not like it's like a big difference if you.
And his hair was cut. That seems a little weird to be like, I got to get a haircut and shave my hair right after the snapping.
Well, it takes place months supposedly after the snapping.
Well, this is a theory. It's a theory. So if Lang used a quantum realm to travel into the past, how did he get his van and the machine into the past? When those were left behind when he traveled during the post-credit scene of Ant-Man and Wasp. As this fan theory notes, it's possible that he ends up traveling to the future, where he finds the van, tracks down his daughter, now an adult scientist, who helps him use the machine to send it back into the past. But he overshoots his mark, and he tries to track down members of S.H.I.E.L.D., or perhaps Howard Stark, who was alive at the time and played by John Slattery,
from
who has
Men.
reportedly been seen on set to help him get to the right time. Or perhaps that's just one jump of many in the past before Lang gets it right. If we want to try to merge this theory with Captain America's hair theory, it is possible that Black Widow and Cap come across this archive footage during the events of Captain War Winter Soldier, which makes total sense. Of course, the Russo brothers have been known to put misdirection into the trailers. We might not know anything until the movie's actually out on May 27th.
Which is not the actual date anymore, right?
No.
I thought it was April 19th now.
But I could see that theory working. Now, I'm looking at the photo of Scott Lang, and you're right. It's all locked up. There's a gate. It looks all like there's leaves and shit.
Like Civil War time when they didn't have the.
There was no one there.
There was no one there at the time.
I don't know. I kind of like that theory.
Because he's talking about Civil War. Scott Lang is.
Well, no, he didn't mention anything.
No, he was talking about the battle in Civil War. He's like, the airport, I get really big. That's from the Civil War
Yeah.
scene. So,
And he goes, I met you 5 years ago.
yeah.
I think, is that what he says?
Yeah. I met you guys years ago.
Years ago, yeah. That's a good theory.
It's just a lot of theories.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's gonna
fa-
be
the
that's
fa-
gonna be the constant.
The Fantastic Four theory, I don't
That's
like it.
poo-pooed.
That's very poo-pooed.
Like that one.
All right, Marcus. So next week on the old podcast, we'll be doing our Denny's this Thursday.
We will.
Once Upon a Deadpool, Enfield, Connecticut at 10:30. We'll be going to the Den, recording a show.
Yes. So another thing before
Yeah.
we go,
Yeah.
that happened recently. Disney has released photos of the completed Millennium Falcon at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
I saw. It's pretty cool.
So there are a awesome shot that they posted of the construction going on. And you can see the Millennium Falcon fully built, sitting in the middle of the thing.
That's so cool.
So it means it's getting closer next year. Not only do we get episode 9, we get the opening of Galaxy's Edge. It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be really awesome.
I'm excited for it. 2020, I'm going.
Well, I hope to go. It's expensive. How much are the tickets again?
I'm just gonna go to the
$9,000?
park. I don't know about the hotel.
Oh, come on. You got to do the experience.
Yeah, that's a possibility. We'll see what happens.
So the following week on on the December 21st, I'll be putting out the Geekonomics Podcast Players presents Scrooge. It's going to come out the weekend before
Starring
Christmas.
John Francia, of course, Bryon Kozowski and myself, Chris Mortensen of Chris Mortensen's Look at the Movies fame.
He's been on the show. He hasn't been on in a while.
My sister Kylie.
Jeremy
and
Hutzel.
Playing Scrooge, the one, the only, Jeremy Hutzel, with a special guest appearance
By Bobby
Kegler.
And it's Hutzel. It's Ebenezer McHutzel.
Yes.
So
All the audio and effects and everything were recorded live by
James
Cloder. So
I'm gonna play a minute teaser, just so you can get a taste of what you're gonna be hearing.
What you got coming
when this drops.
Now, is this dropping Christmas Eve?
No, the 21st.
Oh, so right before Christmas.
Yeah, the whole weekend you can put this on.
Gotcha.
In front of the whole family. I can't.
You can all sit around the campfire.
I can't guarantee you might hear something crazy because it's been.
You haven't listened to it since it aired in 2003.
I'm definitely going to listen to it myself.
Yeah.
But
it's 2 hours long.
2.5 hours.
Yeah. It's a
beefy
movie.
It is a movie.
You sit there.
If you got to travel,
put on the fireplace.
You got to travel
if you're
to
driving
family,
somewhere to family,
put this on.
Like New Jersey or someplace like that.
Yeah, put this on.
Yeah, put this on. Make your people in their car listen to it as well. Bryan's checking his phone.
All right, here we go. Here's a little taste.
Well, I wore it. Is it a pattern strange to you?
Ebenezer McHutzel trembles more and more.
Or would you know the weight and length of the strong coil you bear yourself? It was full as heavy and as long as 7 Christmases ago. You've labored on it since. It is a ponderous chain.
Ebenezer McHutzel glances around him on the floor in expectation of finding himself surrounded by some 50 or 60 fathoms of iron cable, but he sees nothing.
Jacob, old Jacob Marley, tell me more. Please, speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. It comes from other regions, Ebenezer McHutzel, and it is convened by other ministers to other kinds of men. Nor can I tell you what I would. A very little more is all permitted to me. I cannot rest, I cannot stay, I cannot linger anywhere. My spirit never walked beyond our counting house, mark me. And in life, my spirit never roved beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing hole, and where its journeys lie before me.
You must have been very slow about it, Jacob.
Slow?
7 years dead and traveling all the time.
The whole time. No rest, no peace. Incessant torture of remorse.
You travel fast?
On the wings of wind.
You might have gotten over
We can't control ourselves when you say "On the Wings of Love." We got to start singing it.
There you
It's
go.
mandatory.
That's just a little taste of what
little
you'll be
taste
getting.
of the John Francia as Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Hutzel as Ebenezer McHutzel.
Ebenezer McHutzel. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good.
Ugh. It's good times.
All right, Marcus. It's been a show.
It's been a show. It's been our last show of the year.
It's the last show of the year.
Our
Happy
last
holidays.
live recording show of the year.
Yeah. Next
Yes.
week will be our Denny's show.
Next week with Denny's show.
We get Scrooge. We'll be dropping
We
early.
got Scrooge for Christmas.
And then we're going to be going
A
back in time.
Special back in time episode. We launch ourselves all the way back
to 2004.
2004. I put a little teaser out for it. Popped up in my memories the other day.
Yeah.
Of us, our promo ad for the
Yep.
107 songs of 2004.
So we'll be doing that New Year's.
That's New Year's weekend.
Yeah, they'll
You'll
be
be
dropping
getting
on
that.
Monday. Dropping on Monday.
You're dropping on New Year's Eve?
Should I? That's a Tuesday? Is that a Tuesday this year?
Monday is New Year's Eve. Tuesday is New Year's Day.
Monday. That was
Yeah.
right. There we go. We'll be
Yeah.
dropping on Monday. Perfect. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
It was like it was meant to be.
Yeah. So you get the top. We're only doing the top 20 songs.
Well, we couldn't record all those hours.
No.
So we just we just have the last two.
No.
So
Well, we're actually going back in time. You and I have got ourselves a hold of the time gem.
yes,
We're going to jump back in time to 2004 and record a new version.
Don't ruin it. Why you gotta say something? It's already recorded. It's already done.
Yes.
We went back in 2004.
Yes.
All right, I'll go with you. All right. Anyway.
Yes.
Marcus, well, we're out of here.
We are. So, per request, by my future wife-to-be. Here is her favorite Christmas song.
This is mine,
and
too.
We found when I found out this was her favorite Christmas song, it made me love her even more because it's also my favorite Christmas song and Bryan's as well.
Oh my God!
That we would play every year when we were doing the radio show.
Yeah, and then when Saturday Night Live, when we were doing the radio, this cast was on TV, and I remember that day when Jimmy Fallon and Tina Fey left.
Yes,
how sad that was.
They
did the Grease Lightning thing.
Yeah, it was sad times.
But here is the I Wish It Was Christmas Today. This is their second one they did.
No, I want the real one.
This is they did 3 of them. This is the real one.
The one with not the rehash they did when Jimmy Fallon hosted.
No.
This is the one when they were actually the hosts, like they were actual cast members.
Yes.
Okay.
You know they did it 3 times.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, they did it 3 times on the original run.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
And now a holiday treat for all.
I wish it was Christmas today.